Hi guys, this is Cindy, and I'm back again for week 7, number 3 on the Don't Freak Out. Let's see, 3 and 15 Don't Freak Out Before Christmas challenge, and you're making 3 pockets in 15 minutes, and then supposedly you're making all the tags for these 3 pockets in 15 minutes, but that's kind of impossible. So just taking the idea that you can get ahead for Christmas is basically what we're doing. And this time we're making little letters to put in the pockets, and I went ahead and folded one, and this one was really tight. So I decided to cut my paper down just a little bit on the rest of them. So that's what we're making for the little pockets, and we're making a folded thing for the when you put it on as a tuck. So let's I'll show the two right off, and then I'll finish making them. If you want to watch the rest of the film, that's fine. Video is fine. At all times, I direct you to Farrago's YouTube channel. I went blank there for a minute because, of course, she has beautiful paper and it's all her ideas, and she would definitely be the expert on this and not me. But anyway, if you're watching me, let's just go ahead and get started. Strip of copy dyed paper. I measured mine 2 and just a little less than 2 and a half, because mine, it just fits in my pocket, so it depends on what size your pocket is. And she shows folding this, and people do this all the time. You bend it up like that and fold it, but I never can get it centered. I struggle with it. So I came up with a cheat. So here's my cheat. I take my paper and I fold it in half, and I just give it a little nip there at the corner, or at the center. And then I just kind of hold my fingernail there at the center and fold one side up. And then I can fold the other side up, and if it overlaps a little, I don't care about that too much. At least I know my center thing is my point is in the center. And then you fold it down, and then for this particular purpose, she's having us fold this all the way up and then all the way up again. And sometimes you just do that one fold. You cut it off and don't have it quite so long, but it just depends on what you want to do. And then that should fit in the pocket. And her idea was to make these like letters to Santa. So I think that's a cute idea. Okay, so that's how we're doing those. And then for the one that goes behind, just a sheet of copy dyed paper, trim it to 7, because, anything, obviously, because it fits behind. So just whatever size your whole entire pocket's going to be is what size you would cut this down. Obviously, you guys know that. I'm kind of worried about these because they're pretty tall. And even though I'm doing some little golden book Christmas journals, it's going to be off the page. So I will probably end up rescuing these by just cutting one pocket off and having 2 pockets instead. And then this, see, of course, will have to be cut down as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and make them for now like this, and then if I need to trim them down later, it's no problem to trim there. It's no problem to trim there. So, okay. Anyway, what she did on this one is very simple. Just eyeball it and fold it in thirds. And if you get it right perfectly, that's fine. If not, it doesn't matter. It's just going to tuck right behind. So those 3 are easy to make. And I just want to say that once I get trimmed all that up, I have a bunch of hinges left over. See? Those are perfect. And also you can make those little bitty teeny tiny envelopes out of those. Maybe I'll try doing that real quick. I've been wanting to make some of those for a while, and here's my chance. So it's basically the same thing we're doing. And I'm going to cheat and get my center again. You're just making it on a much smaller scale. So I think I went over, when I do it that way, I go over to the center just a little bit. I did that time. So I have to watch that. So anyway, fold this down, and then just eyeball whatever you want to cut it off. It depends on what, if you want to, see, this is a bigger, chunkier envelope. And if I wanted a smaller one, okay, I can't even get the center marked. Okay, let's see. I'm never going to get it perfect. I just can't. Okay, see, I don't want it to be quite as big an envelope, then I just won't cut it as long. And it folds up in there and it's a little shorter. This is definitely a project you can do while sitting and watching TV. And I don't think I got that one straight at all. And those are basically about the same size. I still want a shorter one, so I'm going to try again. And I know this is diverting me from my 3 and 15 challenge, but since I don't have the timer on, I'm not worried about it too much. Okay, now fold it this way. And try not to cut it as long. No, I'll probably get it too short. I think it is going to be too short. So you don't have to fold it all the way up. Yeah, that one's not too bad. Oh boy, it's not folded straight at all. So, I guess this is one of those do as I say and not as I do projects, since I can't fold it straight. But anyway, I think, there we go, sort of. But I know Gail takes bigger ones of these and just kind of stacks them and makes a little, cute little tucks out of them. So that's something. And then these, of course, can be, I usually was like one this small. I'll just put one staple in it. And then I've got a cute little element I can add to some sort of embellishment, a tag or something. So anyway, I want to get back to these. So if you want to stick around, please do. And I'm just going to make 9 of these total. And I get that out of the way. My glue is in my way back there. So I hope maybe today, to get back to my little Golden Book Christmas covers, I would like to have the fabrics and the spines in place so that I can start picking pages. I mean, like I said, I may not do all of them this year, but I would really like to have them ready to go so that, because I'm going to be moving in a few months, and I don't really want to, it's much better to move a journal that's almost together than it is a bunch of papers and stuff. Oops, I'm tearing that. I got this really tight. Don't tear it. Ruler's not cooperating. Yeah, I got mine really tight, these pockets, so. Anyway, there's my letters, and I didn't ink them, but I can later. There's that. So I'm going to work on my next 3, and I think I got sidetracked on what I was talking about. I'm not sure. Moving. Want to have journals. Finished would be great, but oh, I know what I was trying to say. I'm trying to get my Christmas items. Papers, embellishment, tags, whatever, you know what's in your kits, pared down so they'll fit in a couple of those 12 by 12 plastic tubs you can get at Hobby Lobby, or Michael's is where I usually get mine because they're much cheaper if you can catch them on sale when they're having them on sale. But I don't live that close to a Michael's. So it just happened to be when I'm in a Michael's and, aha, these are on sale again. I grab a bunch, but it seems like I never have enough. So anyway, it's just easy. I want, in my new house, I want my supplies to be organized and pretty. How's that for a go? Yes. So I have some metal shelves that I store a bunch of my stuff I'm not using on, like my Christmas is waiting there, and now I've got Halloween again, and the fall stuff is there for next year. So it would be really nice if it was all just in these plastic tubs, stacked up nice and neat. I can label the tubs, and because I find stuff throughout the year, you know, that go in a fall journal or Halloween or whatever, and I can just go in there and add it to it. But right now, instead of having these little tubs, I should show you one, I guess, if I had them close. Because you've seen them many times. I can't see one real close. I have these open baskets, and you know, everything fits in there fine, and if you get too much stuff, it piles up fine, but it just looks like chaos. And even though everybody that knows me, you know, it comes to my house, has seen my chaos, I just would like to have it a little bit more orderly looking. So if anyone's got any suggestions, I know Robin, you've told me about some shelving units you bought, and I've looked, not shelving units, but carts. I think they have shelves, or not shelves, drawers on them, and I really like those because I think if I had drawers, that would solve a lot of problems, but everything I have is open, you know, open carts and things, so I've still got those in the back of my mind, but I'm not sure how they're going to fit. So, I haven't bought anything yet. Wait till I get in the house. So, anyway, I'm just rattling. See, I don't know what, today's October 6th and I'm filming this. And weather is definitely fall. I was talking to my sister on the phone last night, or yesterday afternoon, and I thought, why am I wasting this opportunity? I went out on my porch and just sat there in the fall weather, and not weather, but, you know, there was no weather other than nice, sunny fall weather. And it's my favorite time of year. I just love that little nip in the air that tells you, oh, summer's behind us. I did not trim these right, quite straight. Well, that was the one that my printer chewed up, but not printer, cutter chewed up. I've got to get a new blade. So I finally found the one I was missing the other day. Found it, but you know, it wasn't really worth hunting up because it was so dull. I was using that ruler to make sure my pocket was open. Okay, come on. So these letters from Santa are definitely not going to fall out of these pockets. They're in there snug. Okay. Just going away. So I don't know a lot of how weather is for other people. I know there's been fires and more fires and lots of fires. So hopefully those are getting better. I don't know why I don't open up all these pockets all at the same time. They were okay, I think. I'm just double checking. There we go. All right, one more, and we'll be done with week 7. I think she's already started like week 11, and I'm like, okay, I got 3 done this week. Well, I need to get like 6 or 7 done, or 8 to catch up. So maybe quick. I mean, there's no timeline that says you got to be caught up, but I would like to be. Okay. All right, there we go. We've got 3 pockets, actually 3 pockets and 1 tuck, and we got that 3 times. So, oops, I started saying I'm missing one, but no, I'm not. Okay, and I'm not sure what, oh, I know this. She had a little pot of gold. She didn't call, she first called it Inky Gold and said it's not Inky Gold, but it's kind of like that. It's a real thick paint, I'll say. And you just put it on your finger and rub it on there. And I have some of that around here somewhere. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it in a while. So when I run across it, I will go back, and she just kind of put some around her pockets, around her envelope. So I will do that, and I will also go back and ink everything up, and I think I want to make some more of these little envelopes. So I will see you guys hopefully pretty quick in week 8 tag making challenge. So I will see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching. Bye.